What is up, everybody? Now, I know I said what if gone. Also, welcome back to another video. Now, I know I said what if gone. Part 3 was coming. But I want to try out some other series, see if you guys like those series. Sorry if you guys hear creaking, I'm on a bed. Now, let's just jump straight into it. So, Minato Hyuga. So, Minato was forbidden to love anyone else outside of the village. He was a well-known shinobi and praised by his peers. Minato would obviously sneak out at night. He didn't like anyone in the Hyuga. He loved Kushina. He would sneak out from time to time, but one night, one of the elders almost caught him. One of the elders told him that if he was to sneak out again, he would be severely punished and cut off from the main branch. Minato would then bow, saying sorry. Minato then goes back inside, but then sneaks out right back out as the elder looks away. One night, Hiruzen would summon Minato to his office. Minato. Yes, Hokage? With Minato on his knees. Hiruzen would tell Minato to get up from his knees, as he is now the fourth Hokage. Minato would be in shock, but happy as well, since now he could make his own rules. He doesn't need to sneak out anymore. I mean, he is the Hokage after all. He sees Kushina whenever he wants to. One night, he goes to Kushina and sees her holding her stomach. He goes over there. What's wrong? Kushina then reveals that she has a baby. Minato places his hand on the stomach, saying, "I'm going to be a father," realizing all his responsibilities, and him thinking in his head, what should he do? Like, what should he do with his kid, Naruto? Sadly, he dies. Before he dies, he gives Naruto his kunai in his hand as a baby. Naruto just sucks on the kunai. Minato laughs and then dies. Naruto grew up hated outside the village, and even hated in his own clan. Whenever somebody saw him, they would likely scowl at him, or just look at him with an evil glare, like they want to kill him. Naruto would still have the Nine Tails inside. The only reason he was allowed in the village was because the Hyuga didn't want that type of power not being in their clan. The Hyuga trains, but Naruto was still trained by the Hyuga, so he wasn't completely alone. He would actually make good friends with Hinata, and she wouldn't be as shy due to meeting Naruto. Naruto would then one day would just see Hinata walking, and Neji goes up to her and pushes her onto the ground. Naruto would run up, saying, "What are you doing, Neji?" He does know who Neji is. After all, he's friends with Hinata. He says, "What are you doing, Neji?" This is like 4. This is like if they're like 4 or like 5, 6, 7, around there. Just around there. "What are you doing, Neji?" Neji, seeing Naruto protect Hinata, says, "Aw, cute." But then says, 64 palms, beating Naruto to a pulp. Naruto would just be laying on the ground, letting the sun blare on his face. A beaten up face. He would then say, "Why me? Why? Why is this world so cruel? Why does everything I do end up hurting myself?" Naruto gets up A beaten up, bloodied Naruto gets up, stumbling to his house in the Hyuga clan. He gets in and closes the door. Now, let's get to like where he's actually like in the story. So, yeah. Naruto gets picked on Team 7. Naruto's actually one of the top students. Nobody knows about his dark past though. People still hate him and despise him, but only like him since he has top grades. Naruto is one of the most skilled students and is said to be second to Sasuke, but really Sasuke is actually better. I mean, really, Naruto is actually better. So, they meet Kakashi. Naruto doesn't play a prank. Instead, Naruto actually sits on his desk doing homework. Sakura walks up to Naruto's homework and slaps it off his desk, putting her own. Do mines for me, you nerd, or I'm gonna beat you to a bloody pulp. It is then revealed Kakashi comes in with Hinata. Then Sakura says, "Why is she here?" And Kakashi says, Sorry. There was a mishap. It's not you, Sakura. It's actually Hinata, who's on Team 7. Sakura, from going from happy to being on the same team as Sasuke to being mad and sad. She tries to attack Kakashi, but Kakashi just holds her by her head and then closes the door. Hinata is scooted by next to Naruto, blushing. They all go through their likes and dislikes. Naruto wants to know the mysterious disappearance of his family, as everybody has said that his family has taken a trip and never come back. Kakashi then says he's to not eat the next day, and Kakashi, as usual, is late. He then reveals that the test is a bell test, and all you have to get is these 2 bells, but only 2 people can have them. Naruto goes up to Sasuke saying, we should try to work. Him saying, Sasuke is just brushing Naruto off. But then Sasuke thinks about it. If he wants to win, he could probably use Naruto. He pulls Naruto by his sleeve. Wait a minute, Dobie. Let's talk. They then talk and form a plan. Also, yes, Naruto already has his Byakugan. He got it when he was 4. Now, or no, like, Naruto got his Byakugan when he was like 6. 5, yeah. He got his Byakugan when he was 5. From training, just throwing rocks. He was letting other people throw rocks at him and see if he could dodge it to unlock his Byakugan, but he unlocked it. That's not the way he unlocked it, though. No. So Naruto jumps back, saying, "Alright, everybody, you know you're part of the plan, now let's do it." Naruto storms off, saying, "I don't need you guys anyway. I can take this guy by myself." Kakashi is disappointed, seeing how smart he thought Naruto was, but he's charging into battle without comrades. Only if he knew. Naruto then starts to relentlessly attack Kakashi. Naruto has his Byakugan activated. Right then and there, in his relentless attacks, Kakashi's just smacking all his attacks down with one hand, reading his manga, if that's what you can call it. Then Naruto smirks. He then says, 84, 64 palms. I don't know why I said 84, but 64 palms. He then hits 4 of Kakashi's areas, being his 2 arms, like in his elbows, not dislocating, but stopping chakra flow and rendering them useless from there, and his 2 legs. Kakashi, he can't move. And Naruto makes 4 clones jump at Kakashi and hold him down onto the ground. Kakashi finally is able to move and breaks off one clone from holding him, trying to hold off the other 3 until he sees a huge fireball heading at him. He then sees Sasuke behind the fireball, saying, "Great fireball!" The fireball burns away the clones and actually kind of burns Kakashi, but barely. Kakashi then says, "Great teamwork, but is it going to be enough?" Just then, he hears Hinata breathing behind him. He takes a look with his eye and just sees her unwelling on his back. 64 palms! She's just going at it. She's just destroying Kakashi's back. 64 palms, 128 palms. She's just getting in there. So then Kakashi, finally can catch a breather, falls to the ground. Just then, Naruto takes this as his chance to snatch the bells. Naruto jumps and leaps toward them. Just then, Kakashi makes a clone. Kakashi substitutes away behind Sasuke. Sasuke, kinda seeing that he's gonna substitute behind him, jumps and throws Demon Wind Shuriken at Kakashi. Kakashi jumps up, only to be left in the air, unable to move. He wonders why again, but then sees Naruto hitting his pressure points. Naruto then stops hitting his pressure points, snatching the bells. He hands one to Sasuke, he hands one to Hinata, feeling like he and her did the most in this battle, as only Sasuke launched one fireball and threw the Demon Wind Shuriken. The fireball barely even did damage against Kakashi, only giving him a slight burn mark, and the Demon Wind Shuriken missed. Meanwhile, Hinata unloaded on Kakashi's back, and Naruto was just basically the MVP in this fight. Nobody can deny it. They all knew it, even if they hated him. Well, Sasuke, basically. Then, Kakashi starts breathing hard, like, what the heck is this generation of children? He then says, you passed. Wait, no, he says, you failed. No, wait, no. He says you passed. And the reason why is because Sasuke is over there pouting, and then Hinata goes over to him and says, "You can have my bell if you like." Kakashi then explains why, and giving his little message. He says, "Now we are officially a team. Team 7. This is where I'll be ending it off. I hope you guys enjoy it. Let me know if you want more parts to this down in the comments. There's not really a like goal. Bye, guys.